Hello my friends! In this chapter of Romance of the Fallen Dynasty, we will be introduced to some new characters. First of them is Cao Cao. Cao Cao is one of the most prominent characters of the Three Kingdoms period. He is a very controversial figure of this period, as he is often portrayed as a merciless tyrant, but also a brilliant ruler and military genius. Although he is often depicted as cruel, he always treated his subordinates like family. Cao Cao rose to power after the Yellow Turban Rebellion had ended around 191 BC. After he defeated a large portion of the Yellow Turbans that were stationed in the Dong and Qing commanderies, he got a large portion of the prisoners to join his army, effectively increasing his army by 30,000. In 193 BC, his father Cha Song got killed by bandits from Daoqian, even though he denied that it were his troops that killed his father. Nonetheless, Cao Cao seized this opportunity to attack Daoqian and claim his lands. Cao Cao would soon become the most powerful force and would eventually control the northern provinces of China and have the most land under his banner in the period of the Three Kingdoms. In 196 BC, when the emperor was moved to Luoyang, Cao Cao seized the opportunity to go and rescue the emperor and move him to his headquarters in Chuchang, in order for him to use the emperor to issue decrees for him, effectively making him a puppet emperor. Cao Cao used the emperor but never proclaimed himself emperor, like Liu Bei and Sun Quan did later along the way. Lastly, we can also see how Cao Cao looked at the world and how he handled things by his famous quote, "I'd rather betray the world than let the world betray me." Another very notable character in the early days of the Yellow Turban Rebellion, as well as when the coalition was formed against Dong Zhuo, was Sun Jian. Sun Jian, who was thought to be a direct descendant of Sun Ju, the famous writer of the art of war, was born in the Wu Commandery at 155 BC. Although he didn't live long, his resourcefulness and courage made him very known and allowed him to conquer a lot of land. In Romance of the Three Kingdoms, Sun Jian got the nickname of Tiger of Jiangdong, and we can see that this shows in the game too, as Sun Jian is affiliated with the Tiger Beast. As many other leaders joined the coalition against Dong Zhuo, Sun Jian raised a force and joined Yuan Shu and was the first to arrive at Luoyang, the former capital of the Han Dynasty, which was left in ruins after Dong Zhuo fled from the capital to go to Chang'an. When he arrived there, he found the Jade Imperial Seal, which was called the Heirloom Seal of the realm. The Jade Imperial Seal was believed to have been crafted by sacred jade and was crafted by the first emperor of China, Qin Shi Huang, when he formed his Qin dynasty. It was believed that whoever held the Imperial Seal had also the mandate of heaven and could easily make claim to the throne. After Sun Jian found the seal, he gave it to Yuan Shu, who later would use the seal to declare himself Emperor of the Zhongxi dynasty, and thus seal his fate as all forces turned against him in the name of the emperor and utterly destroyed him. Sun Jian, while he was still serving Yuan Shu, was ordered to fight with the governor of Qing province, Liu Biao, and while at first he had scored some victories against Liu Biao's general, Huang Zhu, he was later ambushed by Huang Zhu's men and got killed by arrows. Well, I guess that's it for this episode. We covered the fourth stage of the game and got to know two more prominent figures of the Three Kingdoms. We will be getting into more details about Cao Cao later down the line, since he will be important to the story for a long time. Stick around if you want to learn more about the Sun family, as we will dive deeper in the upcoming videos. Don't forget to subscribe, it does help me a lot since I'm very new to this and I would appreciate it a lot. Thanks guys, and see you soon. KapGamesS signing out.